Hi, I'm Austin Bachelor, and today I'm going to show you guys how to bring light and warmth to your paintings with this simple technique. Okay, so what I'm going to be showing you today is super easy, super quick, and it totally adds a whole nother layer to your art. So to start out, I have here a piece I've already worked on, and so what I'm going to do is come down, and I have a layer here that is the entire shape of my object, right? So I'm going to select that and select everything. Okay, so the technique I'm going to show you today is super easy, and it adds a whole nother level of awesomeness to whatever your painting is. So to start out, I'm going to open my layers, and this is a piece that I've already completed and finished. I'm going to go back and show you how you can add this to your paintings. So I have a layer here that is all of my object in one shape. So I'm going to go ahead and select all those contents, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and above my color layer, create a new layer, all right? So then the next thing is to select that layer and set it to overlay, which is under the contrast setting. If you're in Photoshop, you can also do this by setting it to overlay, and make sure it's on top of your color layer and all of your shadows and everything like that. So once we've done that, go ahead and get a nice, big, soft, round brush and bring the opacity all the way up. So I went ahead and used this one right here, standard in Procreate, and then lower the opacity. Actually, go ahead and bring the opacity all the way up. Now, depending on what kind of light situation your subject is in, will depend on what kind of colors you want to use. My guy, I'm imagining, is in some sort of sunlight, so I'm gonna pick a orangish brown color, about like that. And then what you're going to do is just think of the general direction of the light source for whatever is lighting your subject, and you're just going to lightly brush in. Oops, I deselected. Let's reselect that again. There we go. What you're going to do is lightly brush in some warm light from the area your light source is coming from. And it's okay if it seems a little bit strong at first, because we're going to go back and lower the opacity if we need to. And already it's adding so much depth and warmth to it. Okay? And then on the same layer, we are going to get a warm blue color since he's in sunlight. And all the shadows we want to feel cool. That will make the light feel warmer. So from the opposite direction down here, I'm going to go ahead and brush in some of that same blue light. All right. So right now that seems pretty strong. That's really dark, and we don't want it to be that dark. So what you're going to do is tap on the layer with 2 fingers, or go to the adjustments and click on the opacity setting. If you're in Photoshop, just go to the little slider on the layer and lower the opacity that way. And we're going to bring it down till it looks, makes it look good. So I'd say right about there. Looks pretty good. And we can see what it looks like. We'll deselect everything, turn it off. So before it didn't look bad, it just looked kind of cold, a little stale. But with that layer, the overlay layer on, it adds so much warmth. It looks like he's being hit by a nice, really warm light. And depending on how intense you want the lighting to be, you can change the colors of this or up the opacity. And then sometimes I even go on another layer and go into all the specific shadow areas and make those even darker with the blues and oranges. So hope you guys enjoyed that tip. I'll be posting more of these videos talking about how you can become a professional artist without having to pay tons of money and go to crazy expensive art schools. I'll be interviewing other professional artists, as well as painting over people's work and critiquing it. So if you'd like that to be some of your work and you'd like some tips and advice on it, go ahead and send it in. The email is in the link and the rules as well. So hope that was enjoyable for you guys, and have a great day.